So we're gonna start breathing seated. If you need to put anything under you, you can to cross the leg. You can also sit over your ankles if it's comfortable for you. And we're gonna take the band wide around the ribs. We're gonna wrap it around and tighten it a little bit. And we're gonna breathe to the rib cage, okay? So sitting up tall, finding your sit bones, stacking the ribs over the pelvis, the head over the ribs. Tighten the band a little bit and let's try to breathe, opening the band out. So you're gonna send your breath back into the side. Try to expand the band and then breathe out, sink the abdominals and release the rib cage. Breathing into the band. Breathe out, sink the belly in. Hug the ribs back in. And keep going. Breathing in. Good. Try to press the band, the ribs, take the band into the breath into the band, expanding the band out. Good. And every breath out, you're sinking your abdominals in, lifting it, hugging the hip bones and the ribs back in. Good. Last two. Last one. Good. And release. Good. That's a really nice way to activate those rib cages there. And then holding the band, we're going to get a little bit of resistance. We're going to bring one arm down, take one arm up and over. You can bend the elbow, keep pushing the band up as you come to the side. And then we come back out to the side. I'm just going to fix my camera a little bit so you can see me better, and then I'll bring it back down. Okay. Open the band, press it, and then keep pushing the other one up as you come up and over. Push, 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 come back, and switch. So I have this much resistance. You can put as much resistance as you want. The idea is to keep pushing the band. Now keep the sit bone anchored and press the band up. So I'm keeping it slightly in front of my body because it hit my face last time. And then elbow bends, opposite sit bone stays down, and you're pushing the band up. Good. Keep the shoulders nice and wide. Elbow goes down, sit bone goes down, band keeps pressing. Push, 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 push. If you find it's very light, just increase the resistance. Hold a little shorter. Good. So I think it's last one to this side. You don't need to bring your elbow down. You just go as far as you can and release and roll the shoulders. Yeah, make it even for yourselves and then just round the shoulders back. Nice. And then holding again, opening a little bit. You're gonna go up and then over. So I'm pretty wide, which allows me to go back really easy. If you're having a hard time going back, just hold wider. And then as you go, you can just pull on the band if your shoulder needs that much space. Okay, and watch the shoulders. So Simone, look here. When you go up, don't lift the shoulders. Open wide and keep pulling the shoulders down as the arm goes back. So I don't want the shoulders to go up with the arms. The shoulders stay down and the arm rotates in the joint. Nice, that's it, William. Good. So go maybe a little bit wider on the band, open more, maybe to here, Simone, so your shoulders don't come up. Yeah, be careful. If your shoulders come up, it's not a happy place. Nice. Should be nice and comfortable. We're not struggling to go back and forward, but we are, working that mobility. Good. And then rest forward. And again, just release the shoulders. Nice. Good. Open the band a little bit and we're gonna rotate. So keep opening. Open with the back arm, press the back arm back and then come back forward. And then leading with the back arm, rotating and forward. Stay really tall on the spine. So sitting tall, pelvis doesn't move. Pull with the back arm and back. Pull with the back arm. Nice, staying stacked. Pull with the back arm. Nice, good alignment. Nice. And then make it even, come back to center and relax the arms and roll again. Nice work. And then release the band for a second. I just want to rotate your arms in and out a little bit. So warming up the wrists. And then we reverse it. Nice. All right, we're going to do a little bit of scapular glides, and then I'm going to take you guys onto the floor. So you're going to turn around, bend your knees. No, you're not going to turn around. I'm turning around. You can stay there. So you're going to bend the knees, feet here, and we're going to bring the band to the balls of the feet. Feel free to wrap the band around your foot and then the other foot so you can anchor the band a little bit more. You don't have to, it all depends how long your band is. Again, you can stay seated up on something high so you're not so flexed at the hip if you don't want to be so flexed at the hip. Okay, so I'm going to bring my hand closer to the band so I can stand up tall and start already with some resistance. Okay, pull the abdominal in and up. Make sure you're sitting up tall. Shoulders are going to come down. And we're going to glide the scapulas back and forward. So because we are already starting with resistance, you're going to pull that band with you as the scapulas go back. And then you're going to control the pull of the band, pulling the scapulas forward. So try to keep your shoulder down the whole time. And as you pull the scapula back, you want to take it back and down towards your butt. And then release it carefully forward. Back and down towards the pockets of your pants and forward. Yeah, and try to move mainly through the scapulas, nothing else. Breathe out. Breathe in. So let's do 5 more. Breathe out, stay tall, abs tight as you go back, and then stay tall, release the abdominals on the way forward. 3. We're not pulling from the elbows. The elbows are relaxed. 2. Okay, you don't have to lock it, but just keep it straight. And last 1. Good. And then release your back forward. Relax the head for a second. And come back up. Release some of the tension on the band. And we're going to go into rowing. So we're going to pull the band. And then you're going to just soften the elbow. I don't want you to pull from the elbow and your shoulder rotates forward. You're going to pull the scapula maximum. And keep pulling the scapulas back as you pull the band with the scapulas, elbow soften for you to go. So my elbow maximum is going to reach is here. If I keep going with the elbows, my shoulders rotate forward. My shoulders should be moving back. Keep the scapula squeezing, release, and then release the scapula when you can't hold it anymore. Okay? So the resistance is up to you how much you want. Shoulder down, squeeze the scapula, keep squeezing, opening the chest as the scapulas and the lats under here. This is what you should feel that's pulling the band back as you pull the scapula back. And then forward you go, release it with control. And again, down shoulder, pull. And release. So keep feeling the work between the scapula and under your armpits. For those of you who are flexible, you may straighten the leg, but your back cannot change position. So don't round it. So keep it bent, it's fine. Release. 3 more. Keep breathing and supporting that torso. Grow tall from your sit bones. And slowly release. Again, you can straighten the leg and just relax forward. Breathe into the back of the ribs, round that rib cage, push the ribs to the ceiling, relax the neck. And sit up tall. Good, very nice. All right, let's do one last for back. So here we're gonna hold a little bit up on the band, okay? Because we're gonna keep the arms straight and we're gonna press the arms straight back. Now, if you're sitting on something high, you have a little bit more space to move your arms with. For those of us who are not sitting on anything, your arms are gonna go a little bit wider, okay? So I'm gonna show you this way. You're sitting up tall, shoulders go back. You're gonna pull your arms straight back, pulling from the scapulas and the back of the shoulders. Your lats here under the armpits are also working. You press and hold, open the chest up, and release forward. So if you're here, same thing. Breathe out. Squeeze, 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 and release. Good. So Simone, I need you to bend your knees a little more and straighten your back more. When you're pulling back, lift your chest to the ceiling more. Lift the chest, open the chest more, 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 more. You're trying to pull the band too much with your arms and you're rolling your shoulder in. Yeah? You're doing this. Try to pull back with the scapula and open the chest. So it's less of this rolling. Yes, that's better. Good. Nice, really good. So we're aiming for 10 again. So you pull, hold, and then control. So we're working the whole back of the body on this one. Yeah. Pull, hold, and in. So feel free to sit on something high. So your arms go a bit straighter, right? So if you're sitting on something higher, you don't have to, but if you're doing the video, you can opt for that. So when you're sitting high, your arms can stay a little bit closer to your body, right? You have room for the hands to glide. Did we do 10? 2 more. Lift that chest, make sure that you're going to a mini extension, baby swan, last one. And release, and again, round forward. Okay, nice. All right, let's do bicep curls. So holding the band this way, thumbs up. If you'd like to, when you have enough band to do this, wrap the band around your hand. If you don't have enough band for that, that's totally fine as well. I have to even mine out, they're not even, okay? So make sure they're even on both sides. And then grip. I'm gonna keep my knees bent and we're gonna roll down a little bit. So we're gonna add a roll, scoop the abdominals, round that pelvis, roll back. It's up to you how far you wanna go. Roll the shoulders back, open the chest, but keep the pelvis rounded. Breathe out, keep your elbow reaching to your thigh, pull for bicep, and then lengthen. Okay, so make sure the elbow doesn't come back with you, it stays up. You're pulling, basically bringing your hand to your shoulder without elbow going up or down, and then lengthening back down again. All right? And go. So I'm gonna count this one as 3 and lengthen. 4, scoop the abdominals, open the chest, scapulas are hugging the side of the ribs. Don't round forward when you pull. 4. And lengthen. 5, make sure you have resistance. Lengthen. I have my inner thigh squeezing for more support. 6, you don't have to. Make sure your wrists are not falling behind. 7, pull the hands. 8, it's burning. I haven't done bicep curls in like months. 9, keep that scapula wide. And 10, lengthen, 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 and come forward, relax. Nice, unwrap the band. Great work. And we're gonna come into all fours before we come down. I'm gonna continue the arm work. And what we're gonna do, I'm sorry, stay where you are, stay where you are. And keep the wrap on the band. I wanted to make sure that you guys wouldn't fall, but I think it's fine. So keep the band wrapped around your feet. Now, if your band is not long enough, you're not going to be able to do this. And it needs to be about 2 meters or a pretty soft band. We're going to do opposite arm and leg reach. From here, we're going to turn into all fours. So I have the band on my feet wrapped around, and then I have them on my hand when I turn in. And then I'm going to move the band to the inside of my leg. You can keep it on the outside. All right, and we're going to do opposite arm and leg reach. So first, let's start by reaching one arm up. Yep, it's going to have to stay on the outside. One arm up and down. If you want to be on your wrist to hold the band better, you can. And then I'm going to do that. Other arm up and down. Okay, if you're on your elbows on any kind of blocks, okay, you can do the same thing if you're using the band. Just make sure you're a little higher so you're at this level. So have something under your arms for those who have wrist problems to be able to be aligned with the back. All right, so last one, or at least even it out. If your band is not long enough, yeah, I think you guys are doing fine. Okay, you can do just one side with the band under your knee. Then we're gonna glide this leg out, keeping everything stable, lift if you can, and then bring it back in. Glide the other leg out, adjust the pelvis, keep your scapula stable, keep the back stable, and up and down. Good, I'm gonna bring my hands down to the floor. Glide, keep your core lifted as you lift the leg. Keep the whole body lengthening. Glide. Keep that core working, keep pressing into your arm and lift. And down, my back side. One more to each side. Glide in, lift. When you lift your leg, keep lengthening back. Glide, adjust, and then lift. And down, and stretch back. Okay. So what we're going to do now is opposite arm and leg reach. Oops. So holding the band, I'm doing it on a fist because of the way I need to hold my band. My band is not long enough to wrap and put my hand down. So I'm doing it like this. I'm going to do opposite arm and leg, and then I'm going to lift. Oops. And bring it back in. So you can definitely do these without resistance. Reach. And then lift. And if your band is really short, just wrap the band on one foot and hold it with the other arm and just do one side 5 times and then switch. We're going to do a total of 5. Okay? So you can wrap the band around the other foot and then the opposite arm, and then you can reach. You can also tie a loop on your foot and then use one side 5 times and then switch to the other side 5 times, okay? So just like it's wrapped here, but it would be that leg and this hand holding just one band. So finish your 5, your 10, I'm sorry for doing these. Nice, Simone, that works too. Does that work better for you? Okay, good. Okay, and then finish it up if you're done. Woo. Just stretch back. You can release the band and stretch back. Nice. And we're gonna turn around. Release the band. Okay, very nice. All right, we're gonna go into bridge and then we're gonna go into a huge series of abdominals. Oh no, I think you guys can see me well here. Okay, this is good. All right, so what I'm gonna do is take the band across my pelvis. Okay, there. And then I'm gonna press down with my hands. My feet are parallel, toes facing forward. Okay, I'm gliding my shoulders down, lengthening my spine. Now I'm gonna add a little more resistance than usual. So I'm gonna already start up here and pull down. I'm gonna push my pelvis up as if I'm pressing the band to the ceiling, and then I'm gonna lower my back straight down. So we're not rounding, we're actually just lifting the pelvis from the back of the leg and glutes. Watch that you're not rounding the shoulder to press. So open up the chest, squeeze the sides of the scapula on the mat, and press the band up to the ceiling, abs tight, and then release. Okay, like I said, look, I'm starting all the way up here. I'm pulling resistance because I want more resistance, and I'm starting with quite a bit of resistance, and I'm pushing up and down. So my arms are working really hard, so is my pelvis. So I'm gonna count 2. Let's keep going. 3, push, tuck the pelvis a little bit, abs tight, open up the chest, everybody. You guys are rounding the shoulders, watch it. Squeeze the scapula on the ground, press it heavy, and lift with the pelvis. Keep the chest open and the collarbone wide, and down. 5, press the heels into the ground, squeeze the glutes, lift the hips up and down. Think of where the band is. That's where we want to lift on with. 5, from the front of the hip and down. 6, press the band down, push the pelvis up. My triceps are killing me. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's stay up here and pulse. Push the band, squeeze the butt to push the band. 3, 4, you're pulsing the pelvis. 5, keep pressing the arms down. 6, 7, butt up and down. 8, 9, 10, and roll down, releasing the arm. Woo! Stretch that arm up overhead. Nice work. That's a lot of work. Your arms must be tired. Okay, so now the band is going to come up. Now, we're going to do the 100. For those of you who want to do the 100 with the legs on tabletop on 90 degrees, you're going to put the band over the shins like this. You're going to come up and you're going to pulse this way. For those of you more advanced that want to straighten the legs, you're going to, again, either push the band around the toes like that, or go ahead and again, wrap it around so you have much more of an anchor and you're able to lower the legs a bit more, okay? And we're gonna start with the legs straight. If you're doing it with the legs straight, go ahead and do it with the legs bent and the band around the shin. Point the toes or flex the feet, whatever you want. Flex will support the band a little bit more. And when we come up, you're gonna get as much resistance as you want on the band, and we're gonna pulse with the band down. I have my palms reaching, palms facing me. I'm holding the band this way and I'm pulsing this way, okay? You decide on your resistance. Watch the shoulders, so make sure you're not rounding. All right, so breathe out, crunch, reach the legs away, and let's pulse at the band. Let's go, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, out, crunch from the rib cage. 3, out. 4, out. 5, out. 6, out. 7, out. 8, out. Crunch higher. 9, out. Last 10. And relax. Nice work. Not easy. Very, very good. Okay, let's bring the legs down because we already have that band up. Take a break here if you need to. So from here, we're gonna go into the series of 5. We're gonna do single leg stretch, double leg stretch with the band, okay? The way that we have it can be used. You're just gonna anchor the band here. We're gonna push one leg out and pull the other, push and pull, okay? Now, if it bothers your feet and the band is hurting your feet, you don't have to use it around the feet. Otherwise, as much resistance as you want, we're gonna be pulling through hip flexor and pushing through the back of the body. So elbows bent, holding the band here. You're gonna crunch up. You can keep your head down supported if you want. And we're gonna go pull one knee to you, push, and switch. And switch. 3, 4, 5. So I have the band wrapped around the front of my foot. That's why I can pull. 6, 7. It's better if you can wrap it around. 8, push and pull. 9, watch your shoulder, keep it wide. And 10. Good. And release down. Very nice. Okay. Then we're going to go into double leg stretch. So hold the band at the very edge of it. Okay. We're going to start with the arm up to the ceiling. We're going to stay crunch. You're going to push the leg and lift the arms and then circle the arms and bring it back in as you pull the knee in. Okay. Again, the resistance is up to you. So you're going to breathe in, breathe out, stay crunched. If breathing in is hard, breathe out. Breathe in, circle and pull in. Breathe out. Circle and pull. The legs stay together. And 4. Push away from each other. Watch the neck. 5, 2 more. And circle. And 6. Circle, pull it in and rest. Nice. Quite a bit of stress on the neck. So just roll the neck side to side. So we're going to do straight leg stretches, okay? I'm not sure this is going to work very well, but we can try. All right. So we're going to come back up and we're going to try to press one leg down, keep one up. Press one leg down, keep one up. Okay, so try to let the band to wrap around your ankle. Let's see if that works better, if you have it wrapped. And then let's go, pull and push, pull and push. So we're scissoring the legs, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can keep your head down, 6, 7. You don't need to go very far. 8, pull and push. Pull the leg to you, push the other way. And 10, and come back down. Good, hug your knees, rock your head side to side. Okay, push that band back up. If it came around your ankle, that worked better. And then hands come back down on the floor. And we're gonna do double leg lower. Now with the band, it's gonna help us. Usually we have the weight of the leg weighing down. The band is gonna be helpful. So we press, look at my shoulders, press, squeeze the scapulas together, chest open. If you're gonna crunch up, scoop and crunch, both legs down and up. Okay, 2. Hollow the abdominals, press with the back of the body and down and up. 3, crunch higher, hold that band and up. 4, pull. 5, really add resistance so you're working the back of the body, good. 6, let's do 2 more. 7, crunch higher. And 8. If you have it in you to do 2 more, do 2 more, no problem. And then for those who are going to end, again, head side to side. You can even push the shoulder up and down. Head side to side. All right, last one is the crisscross. And we're gonna, again, hold the band with palms facing each other at the ends of the band, okay? We're gonna bring the legs back up to 90 degrees. We're gonna crunch, knee comes to you. You're gonna rotate and open your arms. So the leg that's pushing your weight stabilize on the opposite side. You can lift your arms as high as you want and open, okay? And you can pull knee as much as you want. Come back to starting position. Your head can come down if you'd like. Okay, I'm gonna tighten a bit more. Then knee comes to me, leg pushes away. I rotate and open my arm to the other side. And then I come back down and rest. So watch that your pelvis stays completely still. We're rotating just from the shoulder, from the rib cage and the waist. Push the leg, whoops, sorry. Pull knee, rotate towards bent knee. Come back, pull the knee to you and rotate towards it. And come back, good. 5. I'm insisting on this knee not bending. And in. So we're rotating towards the bend knee. Pull the knee to you, rotate. Pull the knee to you, rotate. 7. Open up the arms as wide as you can. 8, so it stays at shoulder width, yeah? The arms stay shoulder width, you just open it. It should still stay level with the shoulders. Oops. 9. And 10. Good, and rest. Nice work. Nice job. Okay, you can relax your hands a bit. We're gonna go into the roll up. So feet come down, press the band out, okay? Hold it however you want. Now, the least amount of resistance here, the more work. The more resistance, the more it's going to support you. So keeping the legs opening if you want. So you have a little resistance there. It's nice. Open it up. We're gonna roll up. So you're gonna come up. The band is helping you. So however much help you want, you can pull into it. Scooping the abdominals, come up and over, pull the band in. And then roll down. Now this is where it's yummy. As you roll down, the resistance of the band can slow you down. So you can really articulate the spine because the band is holding your weight, yeah? So let's do about 4 to 5 more. You're gonna come up, press the back of the ribs, scoop the abdominals, come up and over, pulling the band back. And then you're gonna roll down and then use that resistance. Keep opening the band, take your time, articulate all the way down. Good, 3. Scoop and lift. Take your time, yeah? Keep lifting that abdominal, keep coming up and over that beach ball, pull the band just gently. Good, just to keep some tension. And then come down nice and slow. Open the band if you have it wrapped around your foot. It gives you more support. Come down. Nice. 4. Scoop those abdominals. Scoop and lift, scoop and lift. Lift the ribcage to the ceiling as you come up and over, pulling the band gently. Or not, you can relax the band down too. Okay, and take your time here. Nice job. Last 1 or 2. Keep the abdominals lifted when you come forward, yeah? Nice. Shoulders nice and wide. It's easy to roll the shoulders. Okay, if you roll it in a little bit. All right, let's do one last one because it feels so nice. Keep pulling the abdominals in and up. Hollow it. Hollow. Then lift the rib cage off the pelvis, away from the pelvis as you come forward. Round over. So imagine there's still a ball between the thigh and your torso. And then come down, press the legs down, open the band, hold the band. Yeah, nice job. Bend your knees in. Okay, so we're gonna make this roll up a little harder and we're gonna try to come up into a teaser. So the legs are gonna come up. You're gonna keep some resistance on the band here. You're gonna roll up. You can keep the knees bent if you want, or you can straighten. As you straighten the leg, pull the band away from the legs to give you some support, okay? And then roll down, either keeping the leg straight or bending to allow you to roll. It's not easy. Just be careful you're not snapping your low back forward, okay? I have traveled up the mat. So again, when you come up, keep the knees bent if you want. Pulling on the band is what's gonna give you support. So keeping the knee bend is fine. You can keep just pulling with a bicep curl and then rolling down here, all right? And then if you're going to extend the legs, just straighten the leg, pull the band open. The resistance on the band is gonna help you maintain support. And if you wanna do it with the legs straight, woo. Lengthen the legs, keep the pelvis always rounded. Nice. And hug your knees. Yeah, so try about 4 of these. They're pretty hard. Rock side to side. Okay, let's try to keep the band on our feet and roll into our belly, okay? But when you roll, let's keep the band, one band on the outside and then the other on the outside. So this is gonna be a little awkward there because I want you to have the band still wrapped. Yeah, was awkward thing, okay? And we're still holding the band. Even if it's just against your feet is fine, okay? So from this position here, we're gonna do double leg kicks. So we're gonna kick the legs 3 times to the bum and then extend. So let's bend the knee in and grab a little bit of resistance here. Rotate your head to the side and hold the bands over your low back and let your arms just fall out to the side. This is a nice opening as well and rotation of the shoulder joint. So what we're gonna do is kick the heels to the butt 3 times on a breath in. So 3 sniffing breaths. Breathe in, and then on the breath out, push the band away, let it bring your arms, rotate your head to the floor and go into your extension, okay? I'm keeping my feet flexed, but you can point. Then you're gonna rotate the head to the other side, bend the elbows, hand to the low back, and keep the heels 3 times again. Breathe in. So I'm gonna add more resistance. I'm gonna kick, breathe in, squeeze my hamstrings to kick. Then I'm gonna push away. It's gonna take the band, my arms taking the band. I'm going to lift my abdominals, look straight ahead, and let the band pull my arms back. Then bend the knees, rotate the head, pull the hand towards the low back, bending at the elbow, okay? So I'm gonna watch you guys. And go, breathe in, 3 kicks. In, push the band away, let the band pull your arms, squeeze the scapulas, lift the abdominals, look straight ahead. Breathing out, good. Sorry, straight down to the mat. Don't lift your head so much. And rotate, starting again. And go, breathe in, breathe out. Lift the abdominals, straighten the legs, arms follow. Just look right in front of you, not up to the mirror. And bend. And let's do one more to each side. And go. Lift those abdominals, lengthen the tailbone with the legs. Squeeze the scapulas as it pulls the arm. And rotate, last one. And squeeze the hamstrings to kick. And relax down. Release the band. Release your legs. Good. And you can press up and go into child's pose or just stay down there and rest. Okay, roll up. Let's undo the band from the feet. Good. Okay, so we're gonna continue with swan. We're gonna still stay on our belly, and we're gonna now put the band flat on our upper ribs, okay? So you're gonna be here. Try to open up the band, just like we did on the bridge, but this time we're doing up here on the ribs. Open up and try to bring it as high up on your ribs as you can. And then you're gonna hold the band down with your hand, okay? Shoulders down and away from the ears. And we're gonna try to come up in a swan, holding the band down here. So I want you to start off with resistance. Pull into the band and come down. Legs are straight, abs lifted, nice long tailbone to crown of the head. When you come up into your swan, I want you to feel you're coming up right against that, where that band is, okay? So you're pushing that part of the spine into the band to lift you up. That's it, just where the band is up there. And then you come back down. Okay, make sure you have resistance. So pull resistance. Bring your hands forward, shoulders away from the ears, and pull the abdominals in. Pull the shoulders and scapulas down, and try to lift your upper back through where the band is. That's where we want to lift from. And then lengthen the spine back down. Scoop the abdominals, lengthen the spine, shoulders wide, and scapulas coming down your back as you come up. And give me 3 more. Shoulders, scapulas down, lengthen the tailbone, lengthen the spine, and lift into that band and come back down. 2 more. Good. Push more resistance if you need. Feel your back pressing into where the band is as you come up. Very nice, everyone. So your head will follow, looking just in front of your mat. And then you come down, last one. Lift the abdominals, lengthen the tailbone, lengthen the crown of the head. Come up. And relax down. Really make a pillow with your hand. Relax here. Breathe into your back, same area where the band was. Good. If you want to stretch up into child's pose, you can. I'm just going to roll to my side. And we are going to start side lying exercises. So we're going to grab this band again, and we're going to wrap it on the top foot. So you can wrap it all the way around, but you can very well just wrap it around this way. This is totally fine. Bring the bands together, and the band is going to go under this knee. And you're going to be holding the band with the top arm. Okay, we're going to come all the way down on the floor. Support your head if you need to with a pillow, a ball, or a block, or just your arm. So I have that band hooked on my top leg, anchored on my bottom leg. And now here, this hand that's over here is what's going to pull the band if you want more resistance. Less resistance, you release, and that bottom knee anchors it. If you want more, just pull and then press down on that bottom leg, okay? It's up to you how much resistance you want. So check that your hips are stacked on top of each other, shoulders stacked. We're gonna lift that leg, and we're gonna reach the band away. So we're opening up at the waist and lifting at that bottom waist here. And we're gonna do ups and downs. We're gonna breathe out, keep pushing the band away and up, and then release it down. 2. So this knee is holding the band, but this is gonna keep pulling it more. 3. 4. 5. Keep pushing the band out, and then you lift so we don't shorten here. 6. No change on the waist. 7. Reach that heel away. 8. 9. Add resistance if you need to. 10, stay up. And let's pulse. 1, 2, 3. Keep pushing, lengthening, and pulsing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release it down. Ooh. Good. We're going to bring it back up and we're going to kick forward and back. So we're going to keep it as high as we can and we're going to go forward as far as the band is going to go and take the band back. Forward and back, keeping the resistance of the stability of the pelvis, okay? And the resistance on the band. So let's go. Lift, reach, and go. Breathe in, come forward. Breathe out, push it back without arching the back. It's all in the hip. 2, and the butt, and the hip flexor. 3, and press. 4, keep that leg high. 5, 6, don't move the pelvis, just the legs. 7, push the butt back. Now tuck the back butt in. 8, butt goes back a little bit. Tuck to take it back. 9, and 10. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty miserable. Woo! Bend it in. Nice. Oh, that hurts. All right, let's do one that's a little bit different. Let's do one that we bend and push, just to give it a little bit of a break, okay? If you don't want the bottom leg to hold the band, you can hold it here and just bend and push, but really the support is actually quite helpful. So reach and let's go. Pull the knee in. Now, imagine you pushing something heavy. Kick in line with the body and go 2. The butt does not round here. Pelvis doesn't round, it stays. So just bend from here, butt goes back a little bit. 3, push really heavy. 4, bend, pushing the butt back just a little bit. Push, don't round the pelvis. 5, push high. 6, don't push low. 7, push. 8, 9, and 10. Push and bring it in. Oh, that was miserable. So let's switch legs. The bottom leg is gonna take over that band. You're gonna straighten it. The top leg, the foot and the knee is gonna land on that band, or at least the foot lands on the band. Okay? So the foot anchors the band and then the knee. You can bring the band under the knee and then you really don't have to hold it. And then we're gonna straighten that leg that's slightly in front of my body, that bottom leg. I'm gonna try to keep my waist long and we're gonna do inner thigh with that bottom leg. So pull as much resistance as you want and go 1. Yeah, I need a little bit more resistance. There. 2, keep pushing the band away. 3, stay long through the body, so don't collapse to lift the leg. 4, 5, don't stress the neck. 6, keep reaching through the heel. 7, 8, 9, 10, stay up. Reach, pulse. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax down, we have 10 more. Good, just pulling my resistance here. The inner thigh can take it. All right, so reach everything again and let's go. If you want to point or push the band away with the ball of the foot, you can. 1, just to change a little bit. 2, it's like pointing. 3, you can keep the feet flexed if you want. 4, 5, 6, nice, push that band up. 7, keep that waist long, we're not losing it. 8, 9, 10, stay up, reach longer and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, lengthen the leg. 6, longer. 9, 10, release, release. Very nice job. Roll into your back, release the band, and let's get a quick stretch here because that's intense. Nice work. So give me a good 5 breaths and then we're gonna repeat everything to the other side. Nice. And then switch legs. Push the knee away. Pull the leg towards you. Five. Good. Okay, so let's go to the other side. Swing over again. I hope that worked out well. Just the loop on the top leg. Make sure it's nice and wide. It makes it much easier to control. Laying on your side, head resting on your arm. Anchoring that bottom band with your bottom leg, the band. Pull as much resistance as you want. Flex the foot, reach to the heel. Good. So check that you stack to the shoulders, check that you stack to the hip. If it's usually your weaker side, it's probably gonna roll back. So squeeze, press forward a little bit more than usual on this side, even if your leg needs to come forward. Okay, so reaching, 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 getting our mouse hold down here. Let's go, lift 1 and down. 2 and down, nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, keep pushing away with the heel. 9, 10, we stay up and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, relax it in, good job. Okay, I'm gonna do our leg kicks for 10. So bring the leg up, reach away, and let's go. We push it forward and we squeeze the glutes to take it back. And push the butt back a little bit, leg comes straight forward, and then squeeze the butt to take it back. No movement on the pelvis really, yeah? 4, 5, 6, 7, push, pull, 8, keep that waist long, 9, and 10. This is my horrible side and it's suffering. Woo-hoo! Slap it a little bit. All right, we're gonna go into the bend and push. So hold on to that band. Good, bring the leg up. You guys look really good, really good. And we're gonna push and bend the knee in. Remember the butts and the pelvis stay still, so don't round to pull and push. Longer than before. And imagine you're still pushing when you pull. 3, 4, use the butt to push. Squeeze the butt from now and push. 5, 6, keep the waist long. Pull. 7. So only the hip joint working. 8, push high. 9, push high, even longer. And 10, push, 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 and relax. Switch the band. Can't wait to get it out. Let's switch it. Freedom. Okay, so we're straightening this bottom leg, and the top leg, the foot goes on the band, and then you can pull first, add your resistance, then the knee goes down on the band, okay? We're trying not to rotate and collapse to the side. Try to stay as upright and as long as you still can. And then let's go that bottom leg and flex the foot. Let's go up and down. 2. You can put your foot this way on the band if you need to. Try to get your heel into it. 3, and down. 4, good. 5, lengthen the leg before you lift. 6, 7, 8, stay long through that top waist still. 9, full breath out and stay there. 10, stay here, pulse. 1, 2, keep lengthening. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, relax. Good. So let's push as if we're pointing, or keep the foot flexed if you still want. And let's go for our last 10. Let's go. 1, and down. 2, 3, 4, lift, 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 lift. 5, full breath. 6, 7, good, stay long. 8, don't collapse the body, keep the whole body active. 9, 10, stay up and pulse. 1, push it with the ball of the foot. 3, 4, 5, 6, lengthen the body. 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo-hoo! We're done. Nice work. All right, let's get that stretch going again. Definitely need to use the glutes here. Now, if you want to change the stretch and not do the number 4, you can cross the leg here on ego leg, okay? And pull the legs and the knees to the chest. You may also keep ego leg, and the leg that's on top, you're gonna take it away from the body. And this is a deeper stretch, okay? You can do this rotation if you want. And lift the knees up towards the chest as you rotate. So let me do it towards you again. You go here, bring the knees up and then down. The opposite shoulder has to stay down. So if you don't get down, that's fine. If this stretch doesn't do anything for you, go back to number 4 stretch. Okay? So if this is not working for you, just go back to the number 4. This is totally fine. And then switch legs. Either pull it to the chest and keep it here, or keep it up and rotate to the side. Keeping the shoulder down. Good. And then just hug the knees in, rock side to side. Roll up to your side and come up. And I think we need to do a little bit of arm stretches. My glasses are fogging from that last exercise. So arm up, bend, lift, glide the hand back and elbow up. Nice. We used a lot of triceps today. Probably might feel it tomorrow. Good. And release and arm up. Bend the elbow, palm hand to the back, lift, and then glide. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Good. And then clasp your hands in front and scoop and round. Drop your head, round your back. Push your ribs back and glide the scapula and the arms forward and just release your head. Breathe into your back. Expand. Imagine that band is there and you're trying to expand the band. Good. And come up. Lift, reach up. And then circle the arms around, clasp your hand here, squeeze, lift the chest. Hand down, chest up, and then arms up, back. Nice, and release. All right, great job. You can keep stretching, of course. I'm just gonna stop the recording. Nice work.